Max, you excited? Show me some excitement. Oh, fist bump. All right. So Sean, quick interview.
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rate yourself as far as like skills in backing up a camper?
Oh man, I'm getting better. So let's say a 7.
7. Yeah, I would agree, or maybe even an 8. Look at this job, man. Got some bushes back here. This is the hard part of camping with a big rig, is putting it into a small, tight space.
Hey guys, today we're going to talk to you guys about our Disney trip. We stayed at Fort Wilderness, which is the RV park.
Yeah, it was fun. That was one of the first things that I did after we sold the house. I knew we would be camping, hitting the road, and that would be a place that would be filled up pretty quickly. So I booked it for about 5 nights.
So what she's saying is before we even had an RV, we were staying at Fort Wilderness.
Hey, I knew God had it all planned out.
Sure.
That would just be one of our specific places that we would go.
Yeah, so it determined where we went first, obviously enough, which is Florida. But no, Fort Wilderness was really cool. It was really clean. It was busy.
Yeah.
You know, there was RVs everywhere. Full concrete pad, which was nice.
Great pathways for walking, running, riding bikes, so we enjoyed that.
Yeah. We also they have transportation on site, so buses that take you to other buses that'll take you to the theme parks, the 4 parks, and then they have or 3 parks for buses, and then you go to the other side of the park and it leads to their
Dock.
lake, and it takes a boat ferry over to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, which was nice. There was one night that we actually weren't at any of the parks. We were just at the campground, and we were able to go down the dock and watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks.
yeah, and what was really cool is they turned on the volume on the Disney Channel on the boats, so you can hear what was happening in Disney Magic Kingdom. So the music that
played
went
the
along
show.
with the fireworks. So that was really just attention to detail, which was neat. You know.
Yeah. Now we enjoyed the pool. Thankfully, you know, the way they placed us, we were just the campground right across from where the pool was, so it was a quick walk or a bike ride to that. Had a slide, had a little splash pad, which was actually closed by the fall season, but the kids really enjoyed it. Heated pool, hot tub.
Yeah, it was nothing fancy, but it was enough.
Yeah.
You know, and it was nice to have a hot tub. You know, it's been a long time since we've been somewhere that actually had a hot tub. But no, that was a good time, and
Another place that we went was the Hoop-De-Doo Review, which was on the top of the list of restaurants in the Disney area, and it's one of those shows, sit-down meals, and the kids really enjoyed it, so I was excited about that. I think Sean laughed a few times at some of their comedic, stories. But I thought it was money well spent. I mean, it was on the expensive side as far as Disney goes. I mean, we spent a lot of money on food.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a recommended event.
there's no question everything's expensive at Disney. You know what I mean? And I'm not dogging them per se. You got to make money. But what I thought was cool is they allow you to bring in pretty much as much food as you want to bring in. So you could really do Disney on the inexpensive if you can buy your tickets or get your tickets somehow discounted or something like that. There's several things out there, I'm sure. And then bring your own food in, and if you're diligent enough, you could really eat on your own dime for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
We brought in water bottles and had flavored water to pour into it, so we didn't have to buy drinks constantly because it gets expensive.
That's where a lot of money is, yeah.
Yeah, so hats off to Disney on that portion that they allow you to do that.
Yeah, that freedom.
Yeah, it's still that family atmosphere, not just business.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the parks that we went to, we only went to 2 parks because we did Disney a couple years ago, and we felt like we, rode the rides and did the things that the kids would enjoy at all of the others. So the 2 that we chose were Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom. For the most part, the last trip that we went on was with the Marion High School Band and Color Guard, and our one day at Hollywood Studios was cut short because of rain, and then Magic Kingdom was kind of rushed and we weren't able to, experience it all. So we went with the bike transportation versus getting a golf cart. The golf cart rentals are $59 a day. And if we're here for 5 days here at Fort Wilderness, that adds up pretty quickly to $300. That's more expensive than a car rental. And there's still a lot of people that do it. I just can't spend that kind of money on something that we can get exercise instead and still get to where we need to go. Right, Maya? First things first, check out the scene. Where's the pool? Fort Wilderness at the campfire. Dax, what do you have there?
Lollipop.
Ooh, are you excited to eat it?
I'm not eating it yet, but yeah.
All the colors, and Maya has one. Oh boy. Oh, I got a shade on your face.
Lollipop.
Lollipop. Ooh, and you're glowing. We've got our cool
So I don't
little
have to wait.
bands on, so when we walk around, people can see us.
Who knows how to tell the difference between Chip and Dale? Shout it out.
Show it.
Their nose. Their noses are different. What else is different? Their teeth. What else? Their eyes. A lot of people don't know.
It's just unbelievable. You go in and it's like you're there wherever they're taking you. You know, all the details are accounted for. Decorations, entertainment in the line, as you would talk about.
Yeah, like the Toy Story ride, the Buzz Lightyear shootout, whatever it's called. You know, it was like game boards on the ground, on the ceiling, and they really tried to make it like you're in a toyland.
Yeah, almost like you're in a toy box. Really, yeah. It was really, really awesome, and we didn't really wait in too many lines. What really brought my attention or got my attention, how much Star Wars there was.
Yeah, it was everywhere.
I mean, everybody knows Star Wars is huge, right? But I mean, they had a huge ride, and then like this Jedi training, and then they had like another restaurant next to it that had Star Wars themed characters that would come through, and then down the middle of the street they had a huge stage, and then they had, every half hour they'd have soldiers that walk up and
Do kind of a show up on the stage.
Right, and then they even had, even in over on the other side of the park, they had a building that was converted to where you can do signings. We met Chewbacca there.
Oh, BB-8.
Yeah, BB-8, and then they had like other exhibits in there, and it was really cool. And then they're building an entire new section of just Star Wars.
Yeah, it's taking over the world.
So it's really amazing how much Star Wars there was there, honestly.
Right.
I mean, it's big, and I enjoy the movies. It's just, it's wild how it's, I don't want to say taking over, but there's definitely a big presence there. Yeah.
I would say one of the other highlights that we had at Hollywood Studios was the Fantasmic show. We'd never been to the Fantasmic show, none of our family, and we didn't really know what to expect. We knew it was kind of like a light show, water show, sort of like the Magic Kingdom, but I was very impressed. I mean, the amount of characters and the storyline and just how much work that they had to put into that. That was a big ordeal.
Yeah, if it's windy,
Get a little wet.
Get a little wet. There's a lot of
We didn't have
water.
jackets. There's some people with raincoats and
Yeah.
ponchos. We didn't know we needed to be that prepared, but it's okay.
I mean, they didn't squirt the water at you. It's just when they squirted the water up, the wind would sometimes blow it into the audience. So
Yeah.
that is. Now, I will say this, though. I don't know if buying the extra tickets is really worth it.
I think you missed the line. Like when we
Yeah.
walked in, we went straight to our seats, the middle section, but we got dinner tickets and then we got the Fantasmic special seating or whatever, and Sean didn't think it was worth it. But
Yeah, I don't know how much extra it was, but let's just say 1/3 of the audience all had tickets.
it was a big section.
See what I'm saying? So not sure that everybody had tickets. I guess where I'm going with that, but it was a very entertaining and fun time.
Yeah.
to the highest standard. Mine. Show me fearless.
If you feel control of my destiny, and who might you be?
Leia. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
In time, you will call me master. You're impossibly outnumbered. I don't think so.
Get ready!
Okay, for what? We got a lot of company! All crap!
Maya, are you having fun at Hollywood Studios? Freezing? Is that a good Slurpee?
Water taste?
No. What flavor is it?
Cherry blast.
Cherry? Second park that we went to the next day, which we were kind of tired from the first day, was Magic Kingdom, and some of the things that we hadn't ridden before, like the Barnstormer, Goofy's Ride, Daxamaya. That was our first roller coaster. They were pretty excited.
Yeah, they were. And then we want to go on more roller coasters. So we did. We went on all the roller coasters, you know, and they really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to get some Dramamine.
Yeah. The one ride Maya didn't enjoy was the Pirates of the Caribbean, which we knew that she kind of had a thing against pirates, and so that one wasn't very enjoyable for her. But otherwise, I think we had a really good day. We saw a lot of parades.
Yeah.
The fantasy parade was really cool with the dragon that breathed fire.
Yeah, it was neat.
Yeah.
It got warm. Once again, food was expensive, you know, but we brought a lot of snacks and stuff like that. And but no, it was a good day. We did wait in one big line, and that was near the end of the night.
That was the Dwarf Mine Train.
Yeah, Dwarf Mine Train.
Yeah. But we made lots of friends
We
in
did.
line. Two families, one in front, one behind. They had kids, and they played, you know, toss the bottle and hot potato and stuff like that.
Yeah, one family was from Arizona, and the other was
Argentina.
Argentina.
Yeah. So that was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool, and it passed the time because you know you got to know them and where you from and this, that, and the other. You know, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But overall, Disney was. Oh, and then when we went back to Fort Wilderness for a couple days, and we swam in their pool for the whole day. Really,
Yeah.
you know, I'll tell you one thing that was really neat. Not that big of a deal. I get it, but you buy these pop containers, right? And they're refillable pop, but on
Soda.
they import it, and but when you go to get your refill, they actually put your cup down on this thing, and it has a sensor in the bottom of the cup,
So not cheating.
and then on the top it says, "Oh, you have refills until this date."
Knows how long you're there.
Yeah, so you can't
you
bring
can't
a cup
use it
from
next year.
yeah, you can't bring a cup from next year and
next
say,
week
"Oh
even."
yeah,
Yeah.
it's nuts." How can even I seen this one person that had just a normal cup, like a normal disposable cup, and they put it on there and it said you have 2 more refills. I mean, it's sort of crazy, you know. I mean, it's I don't know. It's
Technology.
just technology for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and speaking of this, a lot of the rides really did utilize. You could see the technology coming into play.
With the fast passes, they
Oh.
would ask you to, hold the red tag, and then they would see how long the line actually was. Yeah.
Not only that, you could get online or on your app all times and see how long the wait was in every single line, so you can scoot over to one place or the other. Even on the rides themselves, there was a lot like she was talking about the Buzz Lightyear one. Man, it's a ride plus
awesome.
a video game, and you're sitting there shooting these targets, and it keeps track of your. I mean,
It was
it's
fun.
very entertaining, and it's just technology is all it is.
I almost beat him. It was a close score.
Not even close, bro. Hey guys, Dax and Maya. Dude, they have parades all day long here.
Is that fun, Dax?
Yeah. Of course it was. That was fun, wasn't it, guys?
Get out so
Okay, okay. I have to get their expression.
Every show needs a beautiful leading lady.
Oh, yeah, we ought to get one. Get rid of you.
Oh,
Yeah, man, we got lucky. Don't Johnny and Claire up in
Oh,
Chicago.
it was awful. We were stranded out of a job.
We were between engagements, as they say. And then the lovely Miss Flora came along.